Shalom, back with part 5. He shall surely drink of the cup. Let's continue. Let's go to Nahum 1-9. All right. What do ye imagine against the Lord? Okay. He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up a second time. You see that? You people understand that? That we will never see captivity again? You understand that? The Lord is telling you that right there. All right? Now let's get back to Lamentations. All right? 4. All right? We already read 21. All right? Verse 22. And the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So the Lord is assuring us that that cup has already been passed onto the Edomites. All right? And how are you able to see that? By just looking around you. America, Babylon the Great, is scratching and clawing. She's in desperation trying to hold on to her kingdom. All right? Yeah. Okay? But this place has been circling the drain since the late 1960s, early 70s. All right? One of the great comedians of all time, George Carlin, made that public knowledge. All right? Whether in interviews or even during his acts. All right? Which, a lot of us believe he was a Jake. All right? For those of you who can receive it. All right? All right. So he will no more carry thee away into captivity. See that? He will no longer carry thee away into captivity. Isn't that what we just read? All right? Over here. All right, in Nahum 1-9. What do ye imagine against the Lord Yahweh? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up a second time. See that? You understand, people? All right, you get the point? All right, we're moving on. Habakkuk 2:16. For thou art filled with shameful glory. Who's that talking about? Esau, Edom, the Edomite, the white man. All right, drink thou also. See, drink of that cup. Let thy foreskin be uncovered, and the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. They got nothing but shame. All right? There's nothing but shame on these people, on these devils. All right? Revelations. All right? I've already read it to you. I'll take you there now. There. Revelations 18:6. What does it say here? Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. You see that? And how is the Lord going to reward her? Let me give you an example of that. What is that? Jeremiah 50:29. Here's an example how the Lord's going to reward her. Call together the archers against Babylon, talking about America, Babylon the Great. All ye that bend the bow. Everybody, the bow would be a modern day silo where the ICBM missiles are kept. So he's saying, call all the archers, all ye that bend the bow, everyone that has ICBM capability. Okay? And this is not the late 1940s or 1950s, where only America, had that power. Now today, there are nations that were weak nations then, but now they are strong. You read about that in Joel. Okay? Joel, the 3rd chapter. You read about how there were once weak nations, but now those weak nations are strong. All right? So you have nations now that have ICBM capability. And like I said, they're sitting back looking forward to the day when the Lord puts the will on them to send those ICBM missiles onto America, Babylon the Great. Because she is hated across the board. All right? So camp against it round about. All right? The Lord is telling, right, all these things. And that's going to include America's own allies, the EU and NATO. And I'll prove that to you in a moment as well when we finish here. Let none of thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her. Much like what we read in Obadiah 1 and 15. See? For she have been proud against the Lord Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel. Now let me take you to Revelations 17, 16, and 17. What does it say here? And the 10 horns. And again, 10 horns is talking about the EU nations, which thou sawest on the beast. The beast is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. So the 10 horns are the financial, the international banking families, the financial and the political arm of the beast. And the beast is the military arm, the iron teeth of the Edomite beast system. All right? And these shall hate the whore, America, Babylon the Great, and shall make her desolate and naked, eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Now, how do you think they're going to do that? You think they're just going to fly over America, pour gasoline, light a match? No. The Lord is going to put the will into these nations. How does he do that? Through the angels. So he's going to put the spirit on them to press the buttons and release the ICBM, sending them onto America, Babylon the Great. We're going to prove that for you right here in the next verse. All right? And it's not we, it's the Lord that proves it. All right? This is his doctrine, not mine. All right? So, right? Shall make her desolate, naked, eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Verse 17. For the God power, right? Yahweh Bachim Yahushai have put it in their hearts. Hearts in Hebrew is lab, which means mind. So he will put it in their hearts and minds to do what? To fulfill his will. You see that? You understand now? So even America's own allies are going to send ICBM missiles onto America, Babylon the Great. You get it? And then after he's put that will on them, that spirit upon them, and understand that the Lord, he rules in the kingdom of men, Daniel 4:17, Proverbs 21 and 1. He controls the hearts and minds of the kings of the earth, and he turneth it whichever way he pleases him. You understand that? All right? So after he's done that, and he's put the will on these nations, then the Lord's going to deal with them. You understand? Then he's going to, subdue them. Okay? Put them out of commission. Take down their armies. You understand that? Okay? All right. Let's move on, shall we? All right. Let's go Psalms. So the Psalms, what is that? 89 and 14. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Whose throne? The Heavenly Father, Yahweh. All right, and his Son, Yahweh. Mercy and truth shall go before thy face. You see that? All right. 2 Thessalonians. All right. 1 and 6. I believe. 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the God power to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. But you all think that the Lord is coming back here to save the world? What does it say here again? Seeing it is the righteous thing with the God power to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Let's look up this word recompense. All right?
Strong's G467, antapodidomi.
See that? What does it say? In a good sense, to repay, to require. In a bad sense, penalty, vengeance. You see that? Vengeance. The Lord is coming back here with vengeance, right? He's coming back here with vengeance. Where do we read that? Where do we read that? All right. Let's go to, what is that? Isaiah 47. All right. What does it say? I'll start at verse 1. Come and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. So you see, that's talking about America, Babylon the Great. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. And the Chaldeans were the wise, ones of Babylon. Their high priests, the Magi's. You understand? Here in modern day, you're talking about the international banking families. Your Rothschilds, your Oppenheimers, your Rockefellers, etc., 13 families and all. You understand? The Illuminati. You understand that? Your cabal, your shadow government. You understand? All right? For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. All right? Jump down to verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. It's being uncovered. They're being revealed. All right? Every which way. Thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance. And I will not meet thee as a man. Why not as a man? Because he's coming back as an angelic power. Right? An angelic force. Right? Vengeance.
Strong's H5359. Nakam.
Vengeance.
Second entry. Nekama.
Vengeance. By the God power. Right? Like when you use Samson, right? To take out the Philistines. Right? By the enemies of Judah. You see that? The head tribe. Right? Okay? Avenge, quarrel, vengeance, revenge. See this? To take revenge, to take vengeance, revenge, avenge oneself. Take revenge. To entertain revengeful feelings. To avenge oneself. All right? As what? He's going to avenge what? The 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? From the tribe of Judah all the way down to the tribe of Issachar. Made up of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand that, people? But you people want to talk about that the Lord is all love, like he's coming back here with flowers and candy, hugs and kisses. Everybody's going to be saved. I don't know where the hell you people get that mindset, because none of that is scriptural. None of it. Okay? We just finished reading, right? 2 Thessalonians, right? 1:6. Right? The word recompense. It's talking about vengeance. It's talking about revenge, right? And we got many scriptures that prove that. Okay? We got many scriptures that prove that. All right? Let's go to, you know what? We'll end it here. We'll be right back with part 6, I believe. Give me a minute. Yeah, we'll be right back with part 6. All right? Shalom.